So you guys know Sonic the Hedgehog, and you probably know that he has a lot of fan games. But do you know what else is fan games? And furries? Roblox. So today, I'm going to look at more Sonic Roblox fan games because I got a lot of comments on the last video suggesting more games, and to that I say thank you. It means a lot. Well, not uploading in 2 months also means a lot, and I'm sorry. First up, we have Sonic World Adventure. The best way to describe this game would be a recreation of Sonic Unleashed on Roblox. The title screen is the same, the menus are the same, and the controls are almost the same. The game offers 3 stages: a test stage, a multiplayer sandbox stage, and a rooftop run demo stage. I chose the closest thing to a level, which was rooftop run, and the first thing I noticed was how the game lagged. Whoa, this is lagging my computer. My computer isn't weak, and this was the only game to lag in this video, so it was probably just the game. But to make sure I wasn't crazy, I replayed the game to see if it still lagged, and it didn't the second time, so I guess it must have been because of OBS or something. But besides that, the controls are pretty good and satisfying, and unlike the last video, there isn't that Roblox jank to the game, which is great, but surprisingly, this game has a competitor. Oh, it's the same type of thing. Nexus Framework does the same thing as Sonic World Adventure. Or it's the other way around, I don't really know, but it recreates Sonic Unleashed on Roblox. The game offers a test stage and a recreation of Emerald Coast from Sonic Adventure. The game also allows you to change from Sonic into Shadow or Supersonic, which is a neat addition. Like World Adventure, the game controls well, and again, doesn't have that Roblox jank to it, which is always great. My controller's gonna vibrate off the desk. It's vibrating off the desk. It's vibrating off the desk. Oh, I caught it. Since these games are so similar, you're probably wondering which is better. Well, I think World Adventure controls better, but Nexus has more content, so you can decide which you prefer. But they're both well-made experiences nonetheless. No way. This can't be. Can you feel sunshine? Sonic R-echarged is one of the most impressive Roblox Sonic fan games. It's almost a one-to-one remake of Sonic R on Roblox. If you don't know what Sonic R is, it was a game released on the Sega Saturn in 1997. A game that nobody liked, apparently, because it killed the Saturn right after its release. Okay, being on a dead console wasn't the only reason nobody liked it. While it was a charming game, it controlled questionably, and it never got ported or remastered, so it's now being given a second chance here on Roblox. I honestly had no interest in Sonic R before playing this game because of its bad reputation, but I have to say, this game is pretty addictive. 80% of my first recording session was just me playing this game. I genuinely lost track of time. I always knew Sonic R had a crazy soundtrack, but hearing it in game is amazing. It had me singing to myself and everything. I've not been playing optimally this whole time. What the? To keep that dream alive. The game being fun isn't the only thing it has going for it. It features collectibles, unlockable characters, and even new content not present in the original game, like unlockable Mighty and Ray from the hit game Sega Sonic the Hedgehog. If you want a good time, this game is the way to go. Next up is Sonic Overdrive. This was the game that made me interested in Roblox Sonic fan games in the first place, enough for me to make the last video. Which is funny because I completely forgot to put it in that video, but we're talking about it now, so we're good. The first thing you'll notice is the 90s cell shading art style, something akin to Jet Set Radio or Friday Night Funkin'. This is what sets the game apart, and it's honestly pretty cool. The gameplay is good, but there's a severe lack of content. That really isn't the game's fault though, as it's in alpha and it's more of a demo than anything. It is being worked on though, and I think it'll be great when it's completed. Sonic Classic Simulator is exactly that. A classic Sonic simulator. I'm sure you've heard of this game before. It's classic Sonic on Roblox. It feels the same, controls the same, and looks the same, which is exactly what it needs to be. You can play select classic Sonic levels, some are unfinished, and you can change your character. It's a pretty simple experience. This is sort of off topic. Well, not really, but I stumbled upon this Sonic X Shadow Generations game. OP skin! Sonic skin! What is this? And I liked it. It felt like Sonic Generations. But I think I'll leave past me to sum up my thoughts.
Well, yeah, that's pretty cool. It's pretty unfinished, though.
Sonic Utopia Project is a game where you run really fast as Sonic. Look at this. Look at this. My eyes hurt from the grass. The game puts you into this massive sandbox where you can run really fast as Sonic. While the game doesn't really have any content, you do run really fast as Sonic. Noob Adventure is Sonic Adventure 2 with a coat of Roblox paint. Sonic is a noob and rings are now row coins. The game is made with Digital Swirl, an engine I assume is for Sonic games, and it shows in the game's controls. All the games made with Digital Swirl all kind of feel similar, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, as it does control well. Yo! Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. This is beautiful. This is genuinely beautiful. But I have to say it makes the experience a little less unique. This really isn't a big deal though, as the game has a brief trial story with cutscenes. Real cutscenes, and they're amazing. It even recreates the iconic "talk about low budget flights, no food or movies, I'm out of here" cutscene and everything. As you could have guessed from trial story, the game is unfinished. But that's alright, because everything is always unfinished when it comes to these types of games. Oh wait, actually, there is a game that's finished. Pyrite Adventure 2 is a game that has a bunch of levels, a fully fleshed out story with an ending, and even a third entry in the works. This game is a fanfiction and Sonic Adventure had a baby, and I'm all for it. The story is about you and your furry best buddies Apollo and Claire stopping the evil plans of Professor Baconhair. If you couldn't already tell, you're Sonic, Claire is Tails, Apollo is Knuckles, and Baconhair is Eggman, which I'm personally offended by. The story isn't too deep in the spirit of all that energy manifested into one single pet, but it has a surprising amount of thought put into it, and I really enjoyed it. You know it, Wolf Boy. Come on, guys.
What am I listening to, bro?
Come on, guys. As I mentioned before, the game has levels. 8 real levels for you to play with 2 boss fights, and they're amazing. But a good level isn't a good level without good controls, and I have to say, they're great here. This game emulates the feeling of Sonic Adventure wonderfully, with your character's animations, the stages, the story, the music. It all works perfectly to make one of the best Sonic experiences on Roblox. I can make a whole separate video on this game with the sheer amount of content it has. It's a love letter to Sonic Adventure with a ton of passion behind it, so trust me when I tell you this game is worth playing. Like I said before, there's a Pyrite Adventure 3 in the works. The game currently only offers 3 stages, featuring separate playstyles just like Sonic Adventure 2, the game it's based on. The game really reminds me of Noob Adventure, with the Sonic Adventure 2 theme and the use of Digital Swirl creating a similar feel to it, but that only really applies to the Shadow stage, as the Knuckles and Eggman stages feel unique to this experience, especially Eggman's. The Knuckles stage feels as good as it can, but Eggman's is like a reimagining of what his levels lacked in Sonic Adventure 2. The best way to describe it would be Eggman stage level design, but you're Sonic with a gun. Overall, this game shows even more promise than Pyrite Adventure 2, and I'd love to play it when it's finished.
Here we go! Ultimate victory!
Wow, that was a lot of games. If you're still here, I want to say thank you for watching. The reception on my last 2 videos was insane, and I'll try not to make a Sonic video again for the next video. Thank you again, and have a great day. Bye-bye.